Hey everyone, welcome to Inside the Canton Civic Center, where Friday night these gentlemen got their gold jackets. They're hidden away right now, so we don't have access to them. But we're live inside the Canton Civic Center. They got their gold jackets Friday night, and they'll be right behind me. They'll be doing a round table. They'll be doing a discussion, talking up on stage while fans will be coming in to listen to what they have to say. So, how are we doing today, Eric?
Oh man, I'm watching greatness just right in front of me. You two have just been the entire time you've been in Canton have been just taking names and blowing up. So congratulations to both you and to my brother Alex, who I see behind you. Thank you for giving me this inside look to what they're doing over there in Ohio. I'm glad to see that Alex is still alive. I know that Cleveland might not have been treating him well, but he's been doing his thing. So I'm happy about that.
We actually went through Cleveland today. We were
Okay.
15 minutes from us. We went in there, and it was about 10 minutes in, and then we got out. The
Smart man. Smart man.
progressive field is not impressive, and
Cleveland streets are dirty. They look like a whole bunch of bums live there. Everything I said about Cleveland was the truth.
Okay.
and
Wait till they start winning, and then your tune might change. That's all I'm going to say.
First Energy was not impressive. Their stadium, the outside of it,
Yeah.
was a little bit disappointing. We didn't catch a Cavs stadium, but we did catch Progressive and First Energy, and
The Cleveland streets look as dirty as New Orleans.
Okay. Let's move alongside from that. Can you just let me know, like you guys from Thursday to Friday to even last night have just been you've been meeting people, you've been talking to people. Just talk to me about that experience, man. What has Hall of Fame week been for you guys?
Alex, I'll let you go first.
Okay. Wednesday, we were the first one to be in a hallway that they manufactured, brand new hallway in the Hall of Fame. That was major because they didn't have any media in there first, and the lady was nice enough of, of us to let us through, and we did a segment in there. And I don't think people realize how important that segment was because it's on the Rooney Rule and diversity, how it started from 14 teams, the McCaskies, Jerry Jones taking a chance, Pat Bowlen showing love to the Denver community, how in 1933 they saw the future of NFL stadiums and domes and how these plans were all in effect. George Preston Marshall, being the racist that he is, was a hell of a showman. And after he won the championship that he was granted from Boston, he moved the team to Washington, which was the Washington Redskins, which now will be the Washington Red Wolves. But you didn't hear that from me. Warren Moon interview, that was amazing. Somehow, some way, Warren Moon said that he had heard of me from somewhere. So that lets me know that the work that we did at the Super Bowl has some ringings to it, Mr. Wilson. Ran into the TikTok girl. She remembered us from the Super Bowl. She didn't know John from Ham. She recognized me off the top. We started talking. We exchanged numbers. Chris Berman gave me some advice on how to keep persevering and keep moving. Because if your work is worth a grain of salt, people like NFL Network and ESPN will start stealing from you until you reach out to them. Isn't that funny? I think that's already happened once or twice.
We've definitely seen that. Mr. Shearer, you've had some great moments, including one that I'm personally jealous of, my friend. You got a picture with my personal favorite NFL player of all time in Weapon X and Brian Dawkins. What was that moment like, just having that opportunity? I have to know.
So I've living in PA. I've been around a million Eagles fans, and so I've seen all the Eagles teams with Donovan McNabb and Brian Dawkins and all them. So I was very familiar with them. I got to meet him thanks to Alex. He was a really nice guy. And then when the Hall of Famers were coming out of the side of the building, they were trying to shoo them out so that way fans couldn't get to them. He walked by, looked back, saw me, and he's like, "Yo, dog!" And he's like, "Give me a fist bump." He recognized me, and he's like, "Give it to me, man." I was like, "Yeah, man." So Brian Dawkins recognized me now, so that's pretty cool. I know you're a little jealous of that, but guys,
I am. You not only got a picture with him, but you also got a yo dog and a fist bump. John, you are probably my new favorite member of our panel. I'm just going to say that out loud.
I got to meet my guy. If it's any consolation, I got to meet Dan Marino, take a picture with my guy. So that meant the world to me getting to meet him. But we met John Randall, Mel Blunt, just an assortment of great people. Marshall Faulk, Marvin Harrison, Edgerrin James,
Sal Paolantonio
Sal
and I are
Paolantonio.
cool. I don't know why he was incognito, but I recognized him. He gave me a couple of fist bumps. Daryl Orlando Ledbetter said, "Excellent work. Keep it up. People are paying attention." When I snuck into the Steelers press conference, I was the only person with melanin up in there. So I realized why there's a little bit of limitations. But Mike Tomlin was a little bit vicious the first question I asked, but then was down to earth and showed a lot of love with the second question. So if you get the chance, go back and look at that Steelers press conference post game interview again and see the question difference between when I asked about the offensive line and then when I asked about Joshua Dobbs. And I stand by my word. I believe Mason Rudolph and James Washington are going to get traded to a team in a package deal. But you didn't hear that from me. This week has been a revelation, but just like Super Bowl week, it's flown by so fast.
Oh yeah. So I got to ask both of you. I mean, now that you've seen it and you've lived it and you're doing it, what's on tap for today? And then give me your biggest takeaway from this week. But what's on tap for today aside from the Enshrinees roundtable?
So we were up in the press box last night for the 2020 class in Enshrinees. That was fantastic. Met a lot of great journalists. We're going to be there again tonight whenever they do the 2021 class. So that's up next. And then we have potentially a few Hall of Famers to interview later on today after the roundtable. We have to head out and meet some of those fine folks. So we have a big day ahead of us with some Hall of Famers that are, already in the class, not upcoming ones, but we got some old Hall of Famers that we got lined up in a couple hours.
Shout out to 806 Sports Radio because for some odd reason they love the Terrell Davis interview that we had with him and Andre Reed, and they're sharing our materials. And anytime you have representation, you can never be in too many places at one time. This roundtable is going to be a heart-to-heart discussion about how they felt about their careers and their motivations. John is going to be the man tonight because he actually is going to be in the press box for the 2021. I'm going to be playing Robin tonight in the background. This is John's day.
Awesome. Hey, fellas, keep doing your thing. I appreciate y'all giving me an opportunity to jump on here, man. Much love to y'all. We got so much to talk about tomorrow night. I just hope my flight gets me back in time so we can do it. If not, I'm going to leave it up to y'all to handle your business. But appreciate it. Many blessings to y'all. Don't let anybody tell you that you haven't earned this because you two gentlemen have been putting in that work, the hustle, the grind, the effort. But most importantly, you got the heart and you got the humility to not only recognize where y'all are at, but to realize that this is y'all's moment and can't nobody take it from y'all. So from me personally, y'all know how I feel. Much love to y'all. Keep doing your thing. I'm going to be watching you from the sidelines. But, man, peace. I love y'all guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Eric.
Thank you, Eric.
This has been John Shear, Alex Fleming, Eric Wilson, signing off. Be sure to tune in Sideline Sports. More shows coming up Tuesday night. Sports Arena tomorrow night, 10 o'clock, 10 Eastern. And then we got a couple more interviews today. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys, for tuning in.